evening, everybody. So I wanted to talk to you about the construct of the narcissist and how the narcissist in the very beginning at some point in time gets attached to a demon, or a demon gets attached to them early in childhood or in adolescence. And as they, under the narcissist hierarchy, proceed to people please the narcissist hierarchy by mimicking them, by becoming them. They will copy their traits, their voice, their mannerisms, the way they do things, and that attachment now ends up becoming a doorway that leads the demon into the narcissist, and eventually gains complete control to where they get intertwined with the narcissist and in their psyche get the narcissist to operate the way that they do. I think that there is some sort of agreement, unconscious maybe agreement, but an agreement that nevertheless is that they are never going to love, and that they seek power and control, and by any means necessary, which is, as what they say, do as thou wilt. That's what the Illuminati and evil people say in witchcraft. Do as thou wilt is to say, to get your needs met by any means necessary, no matter who you have to destroy. And as they go down this path, this construct, it's the path of least resistance for them, as they have given up on love. As they have given up on love, this demon attachment becomes a open door where they enter once they have given up on love. And then the next step to this is where, once the demon gets in control, convinces the narcissist, either early in childhood or in adolescence or in their young teens, that the threat is coming from the outside and not from within, when in fact it is the complete opposite. And this is why what you'll see the narcissist do is to project any evil that they are doing onto you, that they don't process their emotions and the feelings and emotions that have entered their emotional aura. They have to blame shift them. They have to project them onto somebody. But see, they come out of a construct where they were people pleasing the narcissist hierarchy, so now they want to be perfect. You know, the construct is built on perfection. Remember, when they meet you, you're either perfect or you're terrible or evil. You're either very good or very bad. There is no gray area. There is no balance to that scale. As this occurs, as they seek perfection, the demon entity gets the narcissist to believe that anything that they feel is coming from the outside. It's coming from somebody else because they're built-in perfection. And this is all due to, they have emotional adolescence, meaning they can throw temper tantrums and things like that, because you'll see these things because this is where their growth stopped. This is where they got taken over. At the age and the level that they got taken over is where you'll see their emotional field begin and end. And most typically early adolescence, you could tell by the way that their character is. And this is why whenever you confront them with any kind of constructive criticism or criticism in general based on them lying, cheating, or gaslighting, they will continue to gaslight you even further. They will rage on you, project on you, and then they will either ghost you or give you the silent treatment. And this is all a tactic of the demon to control the narcissist. The narcissist believes that you are the threat, when in fact the threat is within them. The demon is the parasite feeding off the host, the narcissist, and gets the host, the narcissist, to go run around for supply to feed the demon parasite. And this is why you get these people that are all working out of the same game book, but nobody taught them anything. It's because they're all filled with demons who operate on a very similar fashion. And that's why they have cycles. And the cycles are always very destructive to everybody good in their life. And what you are really seeing and what you really fell in love with to some degree is probably the demon. And that's why that after the narcissist leaves you, you're stuck with rumination, because this is a spiritual consciousness. This is a demonic spirit or spirits that are indwelt in this love partner that you had, that you were completely attached emotionally, your mind, will, and emotions, and then you were having intercourse with, and then they grab a hold of you, not only control you, but pieces of them get dislodged in you, and try to, if you feed them, will consume you as well, or leave you stuck, frozen. And I'm not saying that you could become a narcissist, although you could, but you could become a narcissist through addictions, for dealing with the unprocessed trauma, because addictions cause narcissism while the individual is dealing with the addiction. And they can make you a chronic enabler to narcissists in general, which is almost just as bad in the end, because you lose yourself that way as well, and you stay stuck, broke down, devastated, and destroyed. So the narcissist will project all of their negative traits onto you, because this is the fail-safe for them processing or looking inside. Without love, they have no vulnerability, and they have to seek outside validation because they're a shell of a human. Meanwhile, feeling the lust of the demon as the demon destroys the narcissist, the love partner, and the loved ones, feeding off all of the suffering, the hurt, and the pain that the narcissist is causing on the outside of the host source. Over time, this has become a detriment to society, because what we are living in today is a society built on narcissism. The rules are built on narcissistic ways, narcissistic rules. When you get into the way certain things are handled, what is promoted and cool in today's society, and if the enemy goes for it, the children are the targets.